What's up, everybody? It's Levi from Wall Street Survivor. With everything going on, volatility, uncertainty, the Fed thinking about raising rates, inflation, I feel like it's really important to have a much more focused finger on the pulse of the market. And because of all the swings and craziness, I feel like there could be some good opportunities. So that's why today I wanted to take some time to talk to you guys about a platform I've been using called Seeking Alpha, and just giving you my honest opinion about it. Now, hopefully, as you saw in the title of the video, today we're talking about Seeking Alpha Premium. If you haven't heard of Seeking Alpha, their sort of claim to fame is that they're the largest community of investors in the world. They have this massive platform with a ton of contributors, and as a member of Seeking Alpha, you're actually able to contribute yourself. They crowdsource a ton of the information that you can find on their platform, as well as have a huge team of analysts, a large base of professional authors, and a lot of proprietary tools and data that they give their members as well. I was just introduced to Seeking Alpha a couple months ago, and was actually able to sit down with their team and get a demo from them about what the platform is, how to use it, and some of the features that make it unique. While Seeking Alpha is a community, and they certainly use that as a selling point, it is primarily, from what I found, a stock analysis platform. So they have stock screeners, news, ratings, education, analyst opinions, and authors like we talked about, and the ability to link your brokerage account, track your portfolio, and get all sorts of alerts for stocks you're interested in or already own. Right off the bat, they have 3 tiers of membership, and as you probably noticed by the title of this video, today we're mostly going to be talking about the premium version. The premium version is actually their mid-tier package. They have a totally free version. They also have a pro level membership, and it's definitely way outside of my budget, so we're not really going to be talking about that either. Okay, cool. Now that we've got the pricing tiers down and we've established that we're pretty much just focusing on premium, let's get into it. So to be honest, when I first logged in and started using the platform, I was completely overwhelmed. It's obvious that there's a ton of information and analysis that they give you access to, but it's not really immediately clear exactly how to navigate. So what I did when I first started was I basically just stuck to the header menu on the top of their website. Even now, I still use that as the main way to navigate around the site. You can kind of see what I'm looking at. When I say this top header, what I mean is this top little bar that starts with premium, my portfolio, my authors, top stocks, all the way to the right. If you hover over each of those, you'll see there's a sub menu for each, and honestly, that seems like, to me, the most easy way to get around the site. So the bad thing is, to me, it's a bit overwhelming at first. Definitely not the worst I've seen. Their UI and UX is pretty good. As far as stock analysis platforms go, I've reviewed a ton that are terrible compared to this. But I'll say it quickly got a lot better over time with me, and as soon as you click somewhere to navigate, the flow gets a lot easier. The first thing we can actually talk about is the portfolio features. So you can see on the top menu, here's my portfolio. The cool thing about the portfolio feature is you can create any portfolios that you want. You can also link your real brokerage account. It's super easy as long as you know your login and password, which I hope you do. And you can immediately see all the information that's at your fingertips. I love that the portfolio is customizable. You can link it to your brokerage, but honestly, that's not anything super special. Definitely not what makes Seeking Alpha stand out. But the thing I do love about this part of the website, the portfolio section, is that you can completely customize your notifications. So if you go into Manage Real-Time Alerts, it pulls up the stocks that you've added to your portfolios, and you can choose what information you want to receive, if at all, about any of the stocks in your portfolio. Sites like this, especially free ones, often just absolutely destroy your inbox. So it's awesome to know that with Seeking Alpha, you're pretty much in control of all the notifications you get. That's a huge A+ for me. The next thing that Seeking Alpha really pushes with their premium package is the Seeking Alpha authors. Now, these are professional writers, not just bloggers. They all are heavily vetted and credited, and you can choose to follow any of the Seeking Alpha authors for whatever reason you like them. Personally, I don't like getting investing information from just one or a few sources, so I don't really use this feature all that much, but I'm sure there are some super smart authors on this platform. The cool thing about the Seeking Alpha authors that we'll talk about a little more later is that all of their professional writers actually have the ability to contribute to what's called the Seeking Alpha author rating, which is its own whole separate stock rating. So if I go back to my portfolio, you can see over here on the right that there are 3 different stock rating metrics that they use, and SA authors is one of them. A lot of stock analysis platforms really only offer Wall Street stock ratings, which are basically a collection of a bunch of banks and Wall Street analysts' thoughts and opinions about the stock. But you can see that with Seeking Alpha Premium, you get access to 2 totally different ways of rating stocks, quant and essay authors. Like I said, I'm not huge into following individual authors to get investing information and stock analysis on, so I don't know how much I would really use, the essay authors tool, but it's cool that they have it. But next, we're going to get into these quant ratings, which I think is actually Seeking Alpha's #1 selling point. So if you navigate over, we've done my portfolio, we've done my authors, now click on top stocks. So I think I mentioned in the intro that Seeking Alpha is also a stock screener. If you don't know what a stock screener is, it's basically a platform that aggregates a ton of information about stocks and allows you to organize and filter by certain metrics, different data visualizations, a ton of information, more than I could ever even understand. But what Seeking Alpha does is they take some of the filter views that are the most popular and they publish it under this top stocks column right here. So their top rated stocks is their most popular screening view, and it's super helpful. So as you can see, this list is organized by the quant ratings. It's on a 1 to 5 scale, and anything rated above a 4.5 is considered very bullish stock or a strong buy. Basically, it's a 1 to 5 scale based on 5 metrics: valuation, growth, profitability, momentum, and EPS revenue. So based on hundreds of different metrics that Seeking Alpha gathers that all end up rolling up into one of those 5 categories, they come up with this quant rating, and here's the magic behind it. So they have a tab for their quant performance that's constantly updated, and as you can see here, if you would have taken $10,000 since 2010 and invested it into all of their strong buy stocks, which means they had a quant rating of 4.5 or above, that same $10,000 over the course of 11 years would now be worth over $180,000, which means your returns were over 1,700%. Now, the market has done super well, so keep that in mind, but if you take the whole basket of strong buy quant rated stocks by Seeking Alpha, you would have outperformed the S&P 500 over the past 11 years by 4 times. So your returns would be 4 times what you would have gotten if you would have just kept that money, that $10,000 in the S&P 500. This doesn't mean they'll continue to do that in the future. This is not financial advice. I'm just saying it is a pretty impressive track record. And based on that track record, I really like personally using the quant rating as a metric to start researching individual stocks. The last thing we of course have to discuss is price. So here's my general recommendation about Seeking Alpha. I really like the platform. Like I said, I don't use all of the features that they advertise. However, based on their quant ratings, the amount of information that they have available, the massive community of investors, and how much they put it at your fingertips, I think their price of $19.99 a month is super fair, and they're certainly delivering a lot of value on that price. But $19.99 a month for their premium plan is definitely not cheap, and I really don't think that if you have less than $5,000 in your portfolio, Seeking Alpha is the right option for you. If you have more, it's definitely a tool worth considering. I've taken you through what I consider to be a lot of their most valuable features, especially their proprietary quant rating. But if you have less than $5,000 in your stock portfolio, the cost of Seeking Alpha Premium is probably going to eat up a lot of the returns that your portfolio would get, so it's probably not worth it. If you like the features that you've seen in this video and you have more than $5,000 in your portfolio, Seeking Alpha is actually offering you guys a 2-week free trial of their premium plan. Now, just for transparency's sake, if you are interested in the premium platform and you sign up using the link below, I do get compensated for that. But really, if it's right for you, it's the best of both worlds, and I really appreciate your guys' support. Make sure to subscribe to the Wall Street Survivor channel, like this video, leave a comment down below about what you think about Seeking Alpha, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.